All right.
Yeah, boy.
We are live.
Goat Squad in the house.
Goats, what it do?
Marcello's reporting live from Germany.
Tuned in. This is actually a backdrop. We got
Yeah.
a green screen going on here. You know what I just realized we need on this little audio board is we need the goat sounds on the audio board.
Are you kidding? Of course.
Can you imagine if we could?
A good old ba, a nice solid one.
Guaranteed by the next show, we're going to have that. Let me write that on my list here.
So what, we're going to have, obviously, the goat, the standard issue ba, and then what other sounds do we get in there?
I don't know. I was just talking about having the goat ba kind of thing, you know? Just got to get that in there. Get a little goat action going. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to this month's GOAT meeting. Welcome to the GOAT Club. We're excited to sit down and hang out with you. I just got back last night, and funny, you know, this is the longest I've gone without going to Europe in since I was 18 years old. And jet lag never used to be a thing. It kicked my ass both ways. Over there, kicked my butt, and on the way back, kicked my butt.
So describe that for people. There's probably people who have never experienced jet lag. They don't even know what you're talking about. What does that feel like?
It's basically just when your body is not acclimated to the new time zone that you're in. So, for example, when you go to Germany, you're usually waking up when you're normally going to sleep. You know, the internal clock is thinks it's bedtime and you're waking up. So it's confused and wants to stay asleep. When I was over there, the first night was great. So I landed in Germany Wednesday morning at about 8:30 a.m. And everybody well, not everybody, but the experienced travelers know that when you land in the morning in Europe and the time changes, you know, 8, 9, 10, 17 hours ahead, doesn't matter, right? If you land in the morning, you can't nap and you can't go to bed. You have to try to tough it out the first day. Like that's how you get set, because you tough it out the whole day. You don't go to bed at 6 or 7 p.m. because then you're waking up at midnight and you're up all through the night and you're miserable. You have to tough it out until like 9:30, right? Go to sleep at 9:30. You'll wake up the next day, and usually that's like boom. I'm fresh. I'm ready. I get my full 8, 9 hours of sleep. Sleep a little bit more when you're over there the first night because again you stayed up that long, and then you're ready to go. Not this time. So the first night, fell asleep, no problem, slept like 9 hours, woke up, was feeling great. I was like, oh yeah, right back into it. No big deal. This ain't no thing. And that night I fell asleep and woke up like 2 hours later, and I was just up the rest of the night. So I got no sleep. Like my whole schedule was off. I couldn't get into it. It was strange because I had never experienced, the whole jet lag thing. And I was told actually when I was younger that jet lag gets worse as you get older.
Is that right?
So I'm wondering if that's the case or if I just don't have any practice anymore. I don't know.
It's probably a mix of the two because it's been a couple of years, and then and this is a pretty quick turnaround. Going all the way out there and then all the way back. Right as soon as your body's getting acclimated to that time zone, it's like ripped right back into another one. So it's definitely heavy duty.
Totally, yeah. And then I got back last night at like 7:30 p.m. And again, like I was, able to fall asleep pretty easily, but I woke up at 3:30 this morning. I've been up since, and by this time now I'm exhausted. I'm like ready for bed. It's been a long day.
Here we are, Goatland, and you won the MVP out there, which is amazing. So congratulations on that.
Thanks, brother. I got the plaque right here.
For the pro event MVP, bringing that home to PTG. We love that. Love seeing that. Super proud of you. And congratulations to you and CP Raiders on winning. That was the second, or that's the first event? Or no, that's the second.
First event of the year.
That was the first event. Okay.
Yeah. First event of the year.
That's right.
We had one event in September last year. I think it was September. And I think that was the first event since COVID was in September last year.
Dang, yeah, that's crazy.
Right. Yeah, so this was the second event they've had since everything shut down, but the first event of this season.
Yeah. Yep. And then you tell us about your squad, the CP Raiders, and how that tournament went, man. Sounds like it was pretty fun.
Man, the tournament was awesome. So CP Raiders, their team here out of Southern California, play at Camp Pendleton. CP stands for Camp Pendleton Raiders. And it's a team that's been around for a long time. And this was their first pro event. They started as a divisional team, worked their way up through the ranks, became a semi-pro team. Shout out to Dan and Melody Smith. They're the owners. Their son Sawyer plays on the team. He also was on the Team USA U19 squad once upon a time.
Sawyer.
They got a bunch. Yeah, Sawyer. Sawyer used to be rocking with us all the time at Dynasty practices and stuff. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They still have, a lot of the old faces, John Sanchez, Ken Noons. Shout out to Ken Noons. He's in his 50s, I think. Sorry, Ken, if you're in your late 40s, I'm pretty sure you're in your 50s.
Just say 40s.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 50s, though, which makes it cooler because he's a baller. He was around in like the OG Bushwhacker days. That was when he came up. And the team, I remember, I think it was right before COVID. Dan Smith had messaged me and said that they didn't want to play the NXLs in the US anymore. They decided, if they're going to spend the money to go to these events, why not go play in Europe? Why not have fun? Spend a little bit more on the flight. Everything else, the cost for everything else is the same. So you just spend the difference on the flight, $500, $1,000 maybe tops, and you're in Europe. So it's a no-brainer. It's awesome. And he's like, we don't really care about playing pro or this or that. We just want to have fun. So they wanted to go play in Europe. They were going to play semi-pro. They did end up doing that last year. I was going to play with them, but everything was so up and down that by the time the event actually got confirmed, I was busy that weekend. So they ended up picking up Bobby Aviles. Shout out to B-Cat. He was on the show.
Yeah,
you guys all know Bobby.
Let's go.
And Bobby went over there with them, and they played semi-pro. They won the semi-pro division, so they earned a chance at a pro spot if they wanted to take it this year. And I guess, they all talked about it and said, why not? Let's do it.
Oh, absolutely.
So Europe made a rule that you can only have one US pro per team. So if you play in the US NXL, only one of you can be on a European team. So like the Tauntauns have Axel. He counts as one of their pros now because he plays with Impact. And then a lot of the other teams picked up some American kind of mercenaries. And Bobby, since he doesn't have a US pro team, I don't know if he's even ranked pro anymore because he hasn't played in a couple years. He might be semi-pro now. I'm not sure. Either way, Bobby is good and legit and was able to play as well. So it was me, Bobby, Ken. We have Sawyer. There's a kid, Steven Mazurik. He used to play for Elevation. Steven's a stud. He got finals MVP. Really proud of him. He's just an absolute baller. We had Archie from Excessive. And if you guys don't know Archie, he's an up-and-coming player that is, you guys got to keep your eyes on him. He's electric. He's really fast. And once he really, gets the decision-making down a little bit better and understands kind of body positioning and situations, I think he's going to be really good. I'm excited to see him play some more and work with him. John Sanchez, and let's see. Am I missing anyone? We had 7, or do we have 8 players? I think that's everybody.
Either way, you had enough to get the W. And I gotta give a shout out to Dizon. Dizon in the chat here. What's going on?
Yeah, my bad. I've been slow on the chats. Let me where we at? How far up are you at? Give me a time.
I'm current now.
My guy.
I'm in there. But yeah, it looked like a really fun event. They had like the netting over the top of the field. Yeah, Edward Dizon. Let's go.
There we go.
They had it all boxed in there so no paintballs escape. And does that do anything for like the climate inside the net? Is it because normally you have like wind blowing through? Does that block a lot of wind or anything like that?
Yeah, it's interesting because it was raining a little bit, and I felt like you didn't get quite as as it was raining, it wasn't coming down on you as much.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, I didn't notice really difference in the climate. We had good weather all weekend. Even when it rained, it was like a light mist, and it was supposed to rain all day Sunday, but it didn't at all. Skies opened up. It was beautiful. It was probably in the mid 60s.
There we go.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. Perfect. It was great paintball weather for sure. What it does do is it makes it a little darker in the nets, right? So I actually had to change to a clear lens. It was kind of hard to see with those things. So
you were actually wearing your new jersey out there too.
I sure was.
Stealth one.
Yeah. The stealth. Yeah. Damn. I even know the name of it. Hell yeah. My guy.
I'm tapped in.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, man. Those jerseys came out so good. That's my favorite one. I think. I don't know. There's
So you got
quite a few.
5
I'll
of
have
them
them over
dropping,
here.
yeah?
Yes.
Dude,
Yep.
sick.
I know. We shared them on the last show too. So if you guys haven't seen it, head back to the last show. I don't remember when it was in there, so you'll have to listen to the whole damn thing.
Yep. Dive in.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
How many hours of PTJ are there? We're coming up on like 140 something episodes. So we probably got a few days worth of content to digest. If you're new to PTG world, there's a bunch of amazing stories to dive into in there.
Yeah. I mean, what is that? Let's see.
It's definitely a couple days, I think.
Probably, yeah, it's about 300 hours at least.
Damn.
We're north of 300 hours.
You're telling me I've sat in this chair for like
I sure am.
Yeah,
and actually, we probably sit in these chairs longer because there's so many times where we're not actually live or talking, and we're doing this like trying to figure stuff out.
I wouldn't rather be anywhere else than in this chair, connecting with the paintball community, sitting down with you, being able to chat about paintball. Even, life is life, right? You got all these things, left, right, things, all that kind of stuff. There we go. JG Films in the house.
No, I'm still listening.
Paintball is just such a great community and a great way to just transmute all the BS of life. There's so many different layers, and my heart goes out to anybody that's going through hard times, because we're all there with you, man. Like I said, life is life, and thank God we have PTG and Spick and Span Show and all these other amazing voices of content. I know everybody on Tuesdays probably just rolling in from Spick and Span Show. Obviously, you heard the news. Kyle Spicka is now your teammate. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yes. We brought him back. Round of applause.
There we go.
Round of applause for young Spicka. Yeah, so JG Films. Tomorrow feels like a holiday. I'm so excited for the layout to drop. Agreed. Dude,
straight up.
I'm so excited to be able to come back from Europe. This is what I miss about being able to travel internationally for paintball. We're playing paintball at a high level every weekend. Playing in Australia, playing in Europe, playing in the leagues in South America. You're getting to compete all the time, every weekend, pretty much, and it helps you just really stay on your A game. So for me, being able to go and compete in Europe, have a pro event where, like Sunday was not easy. We had to go through the Tauntauns and Joy Division. These are legendary franchises. So you're playing at the top of your game. You have to be. And then you take that and you go right into practices. Like you can't replicate that. You can go out and practice and do drills and stuff, but it's not quite the same as playing a tournament. You're most warmed up probably the weekend after a tournament.
I think it's a real shame to the pros over here in the United States that can't all go and experience what you're talking about now that there's such strict regulations on us in regards to being able to be hired for a team or join a team. Literally there's only a handful that are going to be making those trips. And I think that what you're talking about is really huge, and it's a huge component of the paintball mindset and just overall mission to be the best paintball player you can be. Like you're saying, always playing competitive paintball. To be missing that aspect of it, hopefully we'll get that back moving into the future. I would like to see at least 2 a team. We need 2 pros on a team.
You know what I love?
Yeah.
So the Europeans got to vote on this. The NXL put it to a vote of how many, if any, American pros should be allowed to go and compete in Europe with teams. And the European teams didn't want a full team of U.S. pros to be able to play together. They wanted to win. And we went over there with the American squad from Camp Pendleton and still won anyway. I think it's kind of ironic.
Yeah, there's a little irony there. Hey, did it hurt? He's in the building, and he said, "Tyler, have that coin ready." He's ready to take me down in a one-on-one. Dude, I told him, I don't want no smoke. Did it hurt paintball? Take it easy, baby.
Take it easy. He needs a gold coin though, right? That's the thing.
That's correct. Actually, he needs 2 now. When you talk crazy like that, then you got to have 2 of them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. You sounded kind of scared, Tyler.
Actually, I'll play you for free. We'll play for markers. Let's play for markers.
Ooh, I'll play you for free. No, actually, I'll play you for markers. What kind of hustler we got over here?
Yeah, I'm the supreme one.
Yeah.
No, I absolutely love playing one-on-ones, as everybody knows. And if you can get a gold coin to me, I will happily take that off your hands. If you want to throw that up in the air, and I'll play anybody if you got a gold one.
Yeah, I like that move. Honestly,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, you just got to beat one other pro, then you can play me.
Yeah, and there's a fish of other pros that you have a chance at. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
100%. Here we go, Kalen.
Oh, Marshy's really nasty. Marshy is nasty at one-on-ones.
You know what's funny, Ty, is I feel like I mean you are too. Obviously, you're a one-on-one king. I think you're better at one-on-twos than one-on-ones somehow. It's funny because I used to be known for one-on-ones. I feel like that was my thing, and somewhere along the line, I don't know if it's because they just didn't really happen in events as much as they used to. People started doubting me in one-on-ones. I don't know, but that's something I'm like most confident in, are one-on-ones.
Yeah, I got one bit of advice for everybody out there. Don't doubt Marcello. So not to be slept on, no matter what aspect of the game. But
damn, I hope not.
I would. I don't know. That would be a great battle if we went to like 21 or something. We would be just dog tired.
Honestly, Ty, I feel like that's one of those things that if we did it over like a year, right, and we did it every weekend, it would be one of those things that just continues to go back and forth. Of like, if you're on one day, okay, you're getting it. If I'm on, I'm getting it. And it's that's kind of how it is at the top of the sport. It's especially lately with paintball. Is if you're on, you're on. With like a select group of people. Yeah,
it's fun though. That's what it's all about. Like, play paintball, play one-on-ones, play the coin duel from Hormesis. Do all these fun things that are empowering paintball. Even without a coin, just go out there and like ask the best players, like, hey, can I play you one-on-one? I know I'm probably going to get stomped, but
totally
want to get some good reps,
Totally.
And that was something that I know you and I have done from early in our career, even to this day. I always want to play the best players. I always want to compete at the highest level. So, you lose way more than you win, but as long as you're losing in the right direction and you're having fun with the game, that's what matters most.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Play those one-on-ones. I'm trying to find where this question was, because there was another good. Oh shit, Nicholas Hule. All right, all right. We can put the money on it. Let's go, Nicholas. Oh, Nicholas. Oh, Nick. The chat is live right now.
DJ, loud noises.
Oh, dude, this is a good idea.
Goat coin. Dude, we got to play more goats for their coins. The OG coins,
Oh.
Yeah. We need to start getting more of the black coins that they have.
I think I have two. I have two black coins.
Did you get one from Yosh or
no? Roy Richards and Victor Gamboa.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, shout out to Vic.
He just did a G2 training this last weekend, so they're still very active with the training. And be on the lookout for more fun stuff coming from them over at G2 as well.
Yeah, 100%. I want to address this really quick. From young Stevie, Alex said Spicka is going to take his time on the field. I believe that's the goal. That's what Alex, eventually wants. The guys are obviously still playing at a very high level. I don't want Alex to stop playing anytime soon. After this, he's had an insane rebirth, right? And now that his focus is back all in on paintball, I mean, there's no reason for him to stop playing.
He's better than ever.
But yeah, he is. Absolutely. He truly is. 100%. But that will come to an end eventually, at 40 years old. What is it? Another 5 years, whatever it is. Like, trying to make sure that Dynasty is set up for the long term is an important thing to the team. So when it happens naturally, it'll happen. But I think he says that kind of, tongue in cheek. And Alex is going to be out there as long as he wants.
Dude, I love the GOAT Squad. Y'all are truly the best ever. And thank you for always tapping in on the chat rooms, having fun, keeping it live in there with all the current events that's going on. Young Stevie said, did it hurt single-handedly paid for Spica to come to Dynasty with all the silver coins he lost? Oh, did it hurt? Hey, you know what? I have so much respect for that man. Did It Hurt has one of the biggest hearts in paintball. Definitely go over, check out his podcast as well. Did It Hurt podcast. The guy is just one of the greatest paintball patrons out there, and he's always having fun, has a great attitude, looking to make sure that the youngsters are on a good path and that everyone's just having a great time at the field. So I got to give nothing but love to Did It Hurt. And thank you for always tapping in on the Discord as well.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Look at this. Why is everybody making fun of my new profile picture? That's what I want to know.
Hey, I was going to say, who did that? What picture is that?
Is it that? I'm so confused. I think it's cool.
This
I
is
like
the
it.
one that I can't. Let me look at what his name was on Instagram. He sent me a bunch of these as well. They're like pretty cool.
Derek,
like,
shout out to Tropic Thunder.
Yes.
Derek. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, real quick. Shout out to Derek Weagle.
Yeah.
I don't know how this man has so much damn time because he sends me more Instagram videos. It must be 27 a day. And they're funny. They're funny like meme videos. But how does he have the time? I think that's all he does. And then, yeah, he did send shout out to the Tropic Thunder. I guess he's always got like the JT Hormesis drip. He's known for his swag. Shout out to all the swag. He's got like a paintball jersey with the Carhartt logo. He's balling. He's dripping. If you go to his Instagram is Mufasa375, MUFASA 375. The big sexy. I'm pretty sure he's in here.
Yeah, give him a follow.
Yeah, he's in here somewhere. He might. I don't know if he's actually live with us right now, but he's one of the goats.
Dude, those videos, the videos he sends are, some of them are gut wrenching. Like I laugh so hard, or like what, they're really, really funny. He's just always in there sending good stuff, good content. But yeah, that picture. Let's get back to the main subject here. Look at your grill up in this picture right here.
It was good, bro.
It's good.
It's my profile picture.
I know. Yeah. I did. You have a collar on? I got to see this. I'm going to Marcello's Instagram right now.
I got a collar on.
Collared shirt on.
I know. It's a real picture.
Propped up, proper. The gold locks are flowing. We got it going.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah. You already know. You already know the Steve.
Here we go.
Oh, the
Elic.
What's it called?
So I intentionally poured this for the show because I wanted to share this with all of you. You guys saw it on my story. And it's the last beer that I get to have until after Philly, actually, which is, I figured I'd come home, have a little celebration beer with the boys, with the goats.
The goaters.
But it's Bananenweizen.
Bananenweizen.
It's banana nectar. Yes, it's a thing. Didn't know it was a thing. Guess it's a thing. Kind of thing. With Hefeweizen beer. I did modify it a little bit. I went with a Cali Creamin beer.
Woohoo!
And the banana juice. It is insane. It's insane. It's really good.
So wait, you brought that one beer back? Is that what happened? Or how did you get the beer back? Or you bought it here? I
just explained how I made it, fool.
Oh God. I didn't know you're doing custom beers over here.
I literally just explained how I made it.
I didn't know that it was a custom deal. I thought it was like, so you got you actually squeezed the nectar from a banana.
No, I bought banana juice. God damn it. Oh boy, Ty. Yeah, I squeezed the nectar. Yeah, I think that's all they do over there too. It's not made with the beer. I believe they have banana nectar. They put it at the bottom of the cup and then they mix it with like a good one of their, good hefts.
Damn, you doing custom beers out
I'm
here?
doing custom beers, bro.
Damn.
100%. Let's go.
This is wild.
Let's go. Yeah.
Where am I? What city am I in?
What city am I in? I love it. I want to catch up to see what the comments are like, and that's hilarious. The chat is lit today. It's funny. Okay, we got 56 goats in here. That's okay. It's not great.
Y'all are the cream of the crop.
Yep.
Cream of the
crop. True that.
Mm-hmm.
True that.
Absolutely. And we're just I'll never stop saying it. We're just grateful to have this platform to connect with all of you.
Absolutely. Could not agree more.
What was that last one? Goat jersey?
Oh, yeah, from Jonas. That's dope.
Dude,
the Blast guys, the Blast team, they did so well. So Blast is from Norway. They did so well in the event up until Sunday. Oh my gosh, watching them play against Joy, they just They played scared. They didn't make any moves. They looked really timid. It was strange because I thought they were the best team at the event through the prelims. They were playing so damn well, so tight, connecting on all their shots, just good full team paintball. And then Sunday, just not their day.
Talk to me about that, because I think that happens to a lot of teams out there, actually. Like, they change it up on that day, and they don't attack it the way you need to attack it. You're not going to win on your heels. You got to be on those toes dancing, So why do you think that happens so much? Because we do see that quite a bit in paintball.
Yeah, I actually feel like I mean, we both know what it is, but to explain to the listeners, it's fairly simple. Don't let the moment be too big for you. It's something I tell the teams that I coach. It's something that I told our team Sunday morning. It was their first pro tournament, and here they are Sunday morning playing against the Tauntauns.
Love that.
And it's simple. It's don't let the moment be bigger than it is. It's just another paintball game. All the hard work, all of the sacrifice, all of the intense focus, all of the scrutinizing over every little detail should have been done leading up to that point. Once you're in that point, you have to let it all go. The work's been done, so you're prepared to apply everything that you've worked on. It doesn't mean you don't try hard. It doesn't mean you don't give 110%. It doesn't mean that you don't have heart in the moment. What it means is you get out of your own way, right? Mm-hmm. You let go. You play with some freedom. You remove the fear of failure, and you just go out and have fun and enjoy the game. And all the grind, the hard work, all the pressure has already been done. It should have already been done, right? So just leave it there. And Sunday morning, you told my guys that too. I was like, listen, believe that you guys belong here. Believe that. You've worked hard. You earned it. We had a great prelims. There's no reason we shouldn't be here. We belong here. So let's go and execute. Let's beat this team, period. Let them be afraid. Let them not want to make the moves. Let them be on their heels, right? That's ultimately all it comes down to. And I think, you saw it in full force with Blast. I don't know if anyone watched the webcast, but they looked scared. They looked like they really didn't want to lose. And once you look like you don't want to lose, you're probably going to lose.
Yeah.
Probably going to lose.
Yep. You just got to keep swinging. And like, I love that, Marcello. Don't let the moment be too big. All these moments that we have are precious, and they're all valuable, and they all have immense opportunity if you apply yourself properly with that kind of framework of thinking, but it's just being steadfast in the moment and just attacking it and going and getting it.
Yeah. No, I that's such an important one. Right. And I kind of cracked that code personally a while back. But when I was coaching, it happened at the most recent WCPPL. Well, actually not at the event, in the weeks leading up to it. My West Coast team, shout out to Ben Slofer. He's in here. We have all the talent, and I saw us in practice really executing well. And to me, I didn't understand how we lost to the team that we lost to at the first event, in the finals. The only thing that explains that is, again, it's when teams are not executing when it matters most, they're putting too much pressure on themselves. They're making the moment bigger than it needs to be, right? Mm-hmm. With Wrecking Crew, shout out to Stevie.
Young Stevie.
Also a similar thing, right? The amount that those guys practice, the amount that those guys play, the teams they play against, the type of drills that we do, the things that I put them through. You deserve to win. Mm-hmm. You deserve to win. You've earned it. You have earned it. So you have to believe in it. You have to show up, and you have got to believe it to your core. Then you can go out and execute. If you have doubt, if you're afraid of losing, if you have any sort of, something, same thing is like, listen, Ty, we did this a while back, and I relayed this to teams that I coach as well. Shout out to Rusty Glaze when we were preparing for World Cup 2020. He's like, win World Cup, say it. And, we all kind of said, no, say it.
Yeah.
Said it again. He's like, listen, if you can't look me in the eyes and say it, then you don't really believe it. You're not ready. Mm-hmm. That hit me, because all these teams, they post hashtag WWC, win World Cup, and they have these talks, these conversations about win World Cup, win Chicago. But do they really believe it? Are they willing to say it loud in front of people? Are they willing to say it on camera? Are they willing to say it, to the public? Because if they are, then they must really believe it, but if not, then you're not ready. You haven't done the work.
Yeah.
That's power right there. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Hey, shout out to McKenna. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I'll see you in a few days, Pat. My dude.
Hey, oh, we got Pat in here. Man, I meant to
Yeah.
talk to him in Dallas. He looked very busy. It was during one of your guys' matches, so I didn't bug. But I still think it's
busy.
so.
He's working.
Yeah, I still think it's so incredibly cool that that he supports like this and he's in here. That means a lot, man. That's insanely cool.
He's
such
a
legend too. Yeah, we got to get him on the show, Pat. One of these days, we got to get you on the show.
Yes. Absolutely. That'll be a banger. Because his story and his heritage with Revo and all he did in that, and then his stat taking abilities are next level, second to none.
Yes.
And the way that he sees the game and documents the game is it's a really unique thing in paintball that nobody has ever. I mean, short of the Russian Legion, I would say Pat and them have done it the best. On taking the stats and getting it all documented like that. And he's got so much like history of stats too on just so much stuff.
Maybe we need to have a chat.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, straight up. Straight up.
Yeah.
Woo! We got some fun stuff going on over here at PTG. Davidiot, man, I'm telling you, go out there and apply that, and it's going to make a difference. But what I will say is you can't apply that if the work hasn't been done. Can't stress that enough. A lot of teams try to apply that thinking when the work hasn't been done, and then you go and get mopped up because you're not actually ready. You're just all talk, right? And you don't care enough. Don't get it twisted when I say like, and I'm not saying this is you guys, I'm just putting this out there, right? Don't get it twisted when I say, don't let the moment get too big and don't put too much pressure on yourself. And don't take that as if it doesn't mean everything to me. When I'm in those games mean everything to me. I'm willing to leave it all out there. I'm willing to like, I'll go to the hospital, before I'll stop playing. And truly, in a tournament, 100%. But there's a fine line and there's a balance mentally that you have to get over. And there's something that you have to be able to do mentally that says, fuck it. I'm willing to take this risk. I'm willing to try this move. I'm willing to go above and beyond and do something that, who knows? Like that's where the heroes are made. That's where the best separate themselves. You don't get put into the conversation of elite or the best just by like simply doing what people expect you to do. You have to do the unexpected. And the only way to do the unexpected is if you let go of these restraints that you have on yourself of trying to be too perfect. So it's kind of a contradiction in itself, because in the preparation and everything leading up and how much it means to me, I mean, of course it seems natural to make that moment incredibly big and have all this pressure. But when you get there, if you can find a way to just like shut that part of your brain off, and remove the fear of failing and realize like it's just a game. I mean, you're not going to die if you don't win, you're not going to lose a loved one.
So also what you're doing is you're becoming extremely efficient, which is what the best players in the world do, is they're extremely efficient with their time and their energy. They don't let it get wasted in any way. So not only as a player are you efficient with your communication, your choices that you make on the field, the way that you are observing everything. You're extremely efficient with that energy and not dumping it anywhere or losing it in lost thoughts that really don't matter when you can be applying it to a whole other realm that'll empower you to get that W. You know what I mean? So it's a really efficient process as well, which is the name of the game. The best players in the world are the most efficient with the information, with their choices, and with the way that they process the information,
Yeah, straight up. Hey, real quick, we got young Stevie. He's backstage here. Let's bring him in real quick to talk about this because it's something that we really do talk about here, with Wrecking Crew, and that culture is a big part of it. And well, here we'll bring him in.
Dude, the one and only,
boys?
The one and
young
only
Stevie.
Let's go.
Did you guys hear me okay?
We got you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not one of these mics or anything,
Listen.
but it'll do.
Yo, you got the Air Maxes, bro. Stevie, I just bought the Air Maxes. Those things are so dope.
They're great. I'm converting you to like 100% Apple It's just a matter of time.
I was never anything else. What are you talking about?
You almost bought a PC. You were on the edge.
But I never did, and so there's no
That's
converting
true.
that needs to happen.
All
Yeah.
right,
So
sorry.
listen. We got Yeezys headed your way as well. All right, we got a fresh pair of Yeezys.
Okay, yeah,
and
that's
we
where I
got
draw the line. Dude, I
a
got my Air
Kanye
Force
shirt.
Ones. I got my Nike Air Maxes. We're good. I'll keep it there.
Wait, so you're telling me if I made that happen, you wouldn't wear them?
I would not wear Yeezys. I promise you.
You're crazy. Oh my god.
I would not wear Yeezys.
I'm
I would
baffled.
actually, you know where I'd wear them?
All right,
I'd wear
Ty,
'em
I
to-
got you.
Stevie, I would wear them to the dog park and I would step in as much dog poop as I could.
Oh, he's lost it. He's lost
lost
it.
it. You know what's
Listen.
funny is like Yeezys, I think they look cool. They're actually really nice shoes, but I cannot support Kanye. I just don't. Sorry, I don't.
Well,
I do
you
not.
know what?
He
You
even
just
has
send
some good
those-
music. Not great, but he has some good music. All right.
Send those over here, Stevie. I will not
Anyway,
walk through
Stevie,
dog
hey,
poop.
Listen, we're
the-
connected, Ty. We're good.
Hey, listen, the whole point of bringing Stevie in was not to talk about Kanye and Yeezys. It was to talk about building culture in an organization. And you know, helping players get over that fear of failure or of losing and really what it takes mentally to win an event. And I think you know, honestly, you're a great example of it because of where you came from with Gator Gang, being on Wrecking Crew, not only just being on Wrecking Crew, but being an integral part of it, being a leader, being a player coach at the last event where I wasn't there, Ben wasn't there. We were over on the West Coast playing with the WCPPL. And you guys showed up to the OPS and took home the gold.
Yeah, and you know what? It was definitely an interesting event because, like you said, Ben wasn't there, so we had to borrow some talent, some local talent that we were kind of aware of. One of our guys brought his older brother in, and it was great that you're talking about culture. Because like the very first night, we're in the hotel, we have a meeting, and we spent so much time like just talking about our culture, what we do as a team, how tomorrow was going to go from a pit perspective, conversation perspective. This is what we're going to talk about in the pits. This is what we're not going to talk about. This is how you're going to come off the field, paint, air, clipboard, right? And all of these things that you bring to the table, we put so much effort into making sure that it was still there, even if you weren't there, right? And no player missing was going to change how we were going to run the system. And yeah, clearly it worked. But the bigger picture is that everybody bought into it. And one of the conversations that I had with the guys after the event, because like, you know, I talked to everybody. I just said, look, like, I just want to thank you guys, number one, for believing in me. Nobody questioned any of the play calling. They didn't question any of the process. Everyone was bought in, engaged the whole time. And then number two, like buying into the culture and trusting that everything that we work so hard for is what we should be doing. And it wasn't like, oh, Marcello's not here, let's do 2 laps instead of 3. No, we still ran 3 laps. No, we still went through all of our stretches as a team. It wasn't an opportunity to say like, oh, we have a substitute teacher, like let's dick around. We needed to work just as hard so that we could prove to you, not that we didn't need you, but that you were teaching us the right way and that we were really listening and learning.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's so powerful, Steven. You know, it's funny. I've said this before and I truly mean it. Ultimately, my goal is that you guys don't need me at some point. That truly means I've done my job to the best of my ability to pretty much perfection, right? If we get to a point to where you guys don't need me, mission complete. You know, it's unfortunate. It's not a wise. Yeah.
Our goal is to play against you.
Yeah. That's a rough goal, man. I feel so bad.
Well, by that point, maybe you'll be a little bit older and like, I'll shoot for the knees or something.
Yeah. Shoot for the knees. Yeah. I mean, it's so shout out to Coach Lou as well. You guys have an amazing coach in Coach Lou. And when I first came to the team, Lou was somebody that I was working with in training as well, because ultimately I want him to be able to manage and do all the things that I do when I'm not there, which he did and executed in Orlando. And it is so much of it. It's about the culture of the team, you know, and there's no one size fits all. This is something that I learned too, you know, like how I approach the West Coast team is a little different than how I approach you guys. You know, there's different things that I understand are going to make that team do well versus make you guys do well. you know, and so it's not a one size fits all thing. And it's not, you know, this way or the highway. You really have to assess your team and see where you guys are at and figure out, okay, what direction do we need to go in with this group of players? You know, how are we going to get the most out of this group right here? The culture can be the same around, you know, work ethic, you know, commitment to one another, you know, how you're going to prepare, things like that. That kind of culture can remain the same, but there's little nuances that do change from team to team. And, you know, as you guys pick up new players, maybe some of that dynamic has to change a little bit, right? You know, as things develop and you move up divisions, maybe you start certain things might have to change and alter. That's just how it goes. You have to stay fluid. You got to be able to go with the flow. Shout out to the flow shirt.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. But it's so important to have a culture. And we talk about it so much on the show with these divisional teams and players. You know, shout out to all the GOATs. I'm sure some of you guys can relate to this, you know, about you know, your team and you know, whether or not it's the right team for you. You have to buy into the culture. You know, look at the Ironman right now. It's such a shame. The Ironmen seem to not have much of an identity, and that makes it really hard to recruit players, right? Players want to buy into a culture. Look at Dynasty. Not a lot of money, but players want to come play for you. Kyle just came to the team almost for free because he wants to play with the team. You know, he believes in the culture. He had good offers from 2 or 3 other organizations, allegedly. So he says. But he wants to be with Dynasty, right? And that's all because of the culture that gets built. Now, divisional is no different. If you don't want, you know, we talk about this all the time, Steve, right? How do we keep the group of kids together? How do we keep a bunch of 16, 17-year-old kids that could easily get picked apart for other top-level organizations together? Build a good culture. Make it to where the players want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
What's interesting too about Wrecking Crew is that we're so spread out. We're across the country. So it's not like these guys are hanging out together all the time. They could go, we all play at our own local fields to practice when we're not together.
Yeah.
They're probably getting offers nonstop. But like you said, because we work so hard on the culture, they're not interested, right? They're focused.
Mm-hmm.
And that's great. I mean, I get asked this question more than any other. People reach out to me about the whole, like, what do I do? Because you've kind of shared like my journey a little bit.
Yeah.
And the OGs, we actually had a really good conversation about this. Like, are you a player or are you a pretender? And like just being honest with yourself and with the group of guys that you're surrounding yourself with, right? Because there's nothing wrong if you just want to go out on the weekends and grind. But there are some guys that this is a 7-day thing for them. Right. And if you can't afford to play 7 days a week, you can mentally prepare for 5 and play for 2. And if you can't even play for 2, you can, you know, mentally prepare for 6, or you can work out. There's so many things that you can do to prepare for the amount of paintball that you can play. And then it's about asking yourself, like, am I a pretender? Am I a weekend warrior? Or am I really ready to do this? And who do I have to surround myself with to do this? And you recognize that in me and pulled me out of there and look where we're at now. But I tell everybody that same thing, like, are you a weekend warrior or are you a player? From there, let's make it happen.
I love what Barron said as well. He said these lessons on culture apply to everything outside of paintball as well. It's so important to be able to relate to these concepts because they're going to be integrated in your relationships, your businesses, you know, the sports or whatever other endeavors that you're going to be doing. The same exact kind of concepts are all going to be flowing together. See that? And let me have it. Give it to me. All right.
I don't know why I have this brain fart that I always mix those two up. Like it's gotten me. It's so bad. It's kind of like Kaylin's name. For some reason, I knew Kaylin, and then
8 months.
I would always like second guess myself. Wait, is it Callan? Like once it's in your head that you're wrong, you just never think you can get it right.
Yeah. He was writing his name phonetically for you.
I got to put this on the airwaves. Shout out to the Nike crew as well. You know, I'll be rocking the Nikes. I got the 270s on the feet just about every day. So I'm definitely with it.
270s on the feet when my toes hit the street.
The toes in the foot. Going down the beat. I do want to dive into the Spicka saga. You know what I'm saying? Spica is now your teammate.
Come on, Steve. That was better than anything Kanye has. Steve's loving it. You know that was good. Like, come on, that was really good.
He walked away.
Bars, straight bars, straight
away.
bars.
Before you talk about Spica, I just want to give a shout out to Chris Tucker.
I have mine here too.
And oh my god, here, I'm got like a blur. I'll put it in front of myself. But yeah, these custom JT frames, I have them on like the OG blue bottoms from Alex Harlington. Dude, Goat Squad is crazy.
Goat Squad's the best. And shout out to Chris. He's one of the first OGs as well. Chris Tucker helps a lot with some behind the scenes stuff with PTG and is really a huge part of the community. These are insane, brother. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Chris is always going above and beyond for not just like the OG goats and the originals, but everyone. He goes to bat for everyone, always making sure everyone's having a fun time. And he made the freshest cover, like lens cover frames there for us. It's amazing.
I got real quick from Kaylin. This is a great question. Marcello and Tyler, how do you get others to flow with your vision? Personally, I believe it starts with truly believing in your vision. Like if you have something that you really believe in and you can express that, others are probably going to fall in line with it too. If it's well thought out and you have like good reasoning and passion and you've done your due diligence and you express it in a way that showcases all of that, other people are going to want to buy into it too. That's the way things go. Steve, you look like you got something to say. Your eyes are bugging out all over the place. What's going on?
No, I'm intently listening.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry.
Me,
no, you got to say something.
I think you forgot he was on the air.
Yeah. Gotta love him now.
My light was all fucked up. I was like, what was going
on? But yeah, man, I think that's like the most important thing is because if you really believe in something, there's got to be reasons why. So find those reasons and show them to others, not tell them, show them to others. And if they're good enough reasons, the people that need to connect with it will. If they don't, it doesn't mean that your reasons are invalid. It just means that it doesn't connect with that person, maybe. Right. But yeah, just, if you really believe in something, that's the most important. You got to find out why. This is why my argument on watching paintball, right? People always say, oh, there's there's not a focal point. There's not this, there's not that. So it's not fun. It's not interesting. I disagree. I think watching paintball is incredibly interesting, right? And I have all these reasons why. Most of it is because I understand the game and I understand what moves or what shots are difficult. I understand the players. I have an interest in the players. I have background. I have story on the players. So I'm bought in, I'm invested. So to me, that's the issue. We have to do a better job of telling the stories and making other people care and make other people understand why a snapshot is so impressive. Why a one ball is so impressive. It's not that the format needs to change because I like it. I love paintball. So I actually think that's right there. Perfect example.
Mm-hmm. And enjoy the process. It can be a difficult process, but you can still have fun with it. It doesn't have to be draining to you. You can create a chemistry with everyone that you're on that journey with so that it's a really enjoyable process and we have a lot of fun with it. It doesn't have to sit in the mind as like work or some like tedious task. It can be a really enjoyable thing, even though it's extremely difficult.
I talked about this before, like Hard Knocks for the NFL.
Totally,
no offense to anybody. I couldn't give a shit less about the Indianapolis Colts, but then they go on Hard Knocks and I'm like a fan. I'm like, oh, I'm rooting for these guys because you learn their backstory. You get all of that information to create like such a compelling and interesting story. And I think that goes a very long way with our sport.
Yeah, absolutely. So before we move into, we're getting close to, having some fun with the wheel and all that kind of stuff, but I want to talk about the move. Obviously it's big news. Kyle going to Dynasty, sentiment on everything. And I'm sure you've talked to Kyle. How is he feeling? What's going on with Kai Spica?
Yeah, I mean, he's excited. I think we all are. It's a move that puts us at 11 in total. We're not making any cuts. The idea is that it's going to just build competition within the team, right? You bring in a player like Kyle. He's incredibly athletic. He's been playing for a long time. He has experience in championship games. He's got the poise of a champion, which is. You can't teach that. You can't rush that. You can't fake it, right? You just can't fake it. So to be able to pick up a player like that is good. And, for the Snake guys, for Mikey, Arturo, Damian, the new guy, it should only motivate them,
Absolutely.
For all of us, for Alex, myself, Archie, we kind of played a little bit of the Snake in the first event of the year. It's motivation, because Kyle wants playtime too. So it's going to be about showing up to practices and being your absolute best and earning that playtime in Skinny's eyes. It gives us another weapon, right? It gives us I think a skill set that I don't want to say lacking, but didn't fully have. I mean, again, Kyle is small, he's fast, he's super athletic, he's really good at getting into, the tough spots. And I think on the Snake side, that's only going to help us, it's going to add another threat. So I'm excited for it. And, that's all his like on-field abilities. Kyle's one of my best friends, so just having Kyle back on the team is amazing. I love that guy, and he's also a Delta flyer. He's one of the smarter travelers, so we get to fly to events together now, which is amazing.
Anything to bring up Delta, anything.
I love it. Let him know, March. Let him know.
Yeah. Let him know. Hell yeah.
Damn son.
Yeah, man. So so I'm excited. I think it's good for the team. I think it's good all around. And again, if we are thinking long term, there's going to be a day where Alex, Yosh, even Ryan are no longer playing, and we got to figure out who's going to be that next wave that carries the torch.
Did someone say tacos in the chat? So I could have I heard tacos.
Yep. I did see tacos. Tyler's Tacos, and they had Marcello's Marsala. I love Indian food. There's an Indian place right in this little shopping center next to my house.
Yes.
Ooh, it's called Tandoori Express.
Yeah. Let's go.
Amazing.
Remember when we won Prague?
That was some of the best Indian food that I've ever had.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude, Germany was so great, Ty. It was so awesome to be back in Europe. Yeah, I missed it. I mean, I missed it so much. It was so awesome just to be back over there. The food was amazing. We were staying like right on this riverbed that had a bunch of restaurants along all these cobblestone streets. I mean, it's just amazing, I was nervous going over for sure. Because I hadn't been, I hadn't traveled internationally for a couple of years. I don't know why I was nervous. I was just kind of nervous. The long flight, like being in a foreign country, I was just kind of nervous. It was like my first time again. And it was so much fun. I mean, it was so cool to see all the European players too. Like they were so excited to have us back. But I'm like, why'd you vote against us? It's only the pros, the pro European players that voted against us. The divisional guys, they didn't. So let's not put it on to them. But we need
to get two.
I like two. Yeah, I like two. Two's better than. I mean, two's better than one. But it was, man, it's just awesome. Hopefully, paintball is kind of making its way back to being fully open. I am going to Australia first weekend in July, so I'll be there for the 4th of July weekend. Shout out to Tanner Tomasi. Steve's shaking his head right now. That's Steve's teammate on Wrecking Crew. I'm bringing Tanner over with me to play the game.
Nice.
And it's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. So
he is so hype.
Yeah, I mean, how could you not be?
Dude, did I tell you we were practicing Australian slang in the car? He had the list up. Dude, just how Tanner is. He's all bent out of shape. He Googles Australian slang words. He's going through. He's like, oh my God, they're not really going to say this, are they? They're not really going to. I'm like,
what are they saying? I need to know.
Oh, some of it's pretty bad.
But if it's Australian slang, I don't think any of it can be said on the air.
Yeah, exactly.
like the hard C word. It's like
that's a normal thing.
And
that's a normal thing.
Are they going to call me that? I'm like, they may. I don't know. What
Absolutely.
To tell you.
He's going to hear that. He's going to hear that a bunch. Yeah.
Yeah, he was all bent out of shape.
Oh, that's funny.
Did It Hurt wants to know why pro players wear cologne on the field? Why is that?
What pro players wear cologne on the field? Oh boy, Paul.
He said I wear cologne. I don't wear cologne on the field.
Dude, shout out to everyone rocking some
Can you keep it rolling for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Marcello's gone, so he doesn't hear me. So we went out and we went to this amazing sushi place in the middle of Connecticut before we went to Boston Paintball for like a practice. I'd never had sushi before. I don't eat seafood really. I know. I don't eat crucify me. But he has this incredible way to peer pressure you into things.
Oh yeah.
Like just makes you feel terrible about yourself if you don't do it. And I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I have to. It wasn't awful. I'm not like going out to sushi restaurants anytime soon. It wasn't awful. My next admission is that I've never had Indian food.
Okay.
Ever. So I'm assuming that if he finds that out, he's going to
I'll
peer
be
pressure me
sure.
into eating Indian food.
I'm sure everybody in PTG world is going to make sure he knows now, and then make sure that you get harassed until you eat Indian food.
Oh no, he's coming back. We're talking about this, dude. The barrel. I got the Tiger. The
let's go.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
literally incredible. I cannot wait to rock that bad boy on the field.
You actually got the only one that's the actual like tiger print. That's a one of one.
I know. I love it. It's amazing. It looks so good. And then
we're giving this one away here shortly. This is the red style. I think there's only 2 of these that were ever made. So this one's really cool.
That's fire. Yeah. That probably would have matched our team colors more, but I prefer the the realistic Tiger.
Represent.
Don't read the chat, Marcello. Ignore the chat completely.
Yeah. Did you let him know that you had sushi for the first time?
Yeah.
We did talk about that. That was it. We talked about nothing else.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going back up.
And then we were talking about, just being just so diversified on flavors and all the different types of food that we've tried. You know what I mean? It's really unique.
Or not
thing.
Tried.
Yeah. Yep.
I see.
We got action.
I'm not seeing anything.
Marcel, listen, Sherlock Holmes, you're really struggling here. I've never had Indian food. Ever.
Yeah, Scott D put it out there. So when we were talking about going to Prague and having that Indian food.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's really full of flavor. So it can be a little spicy even.
I like hot food. I actually do like have you ever seen Hot Ones on YouTube?
Yeah.
Dude, I have all the sauces. I love it.
That's wild.
It's good
You're gonna have like gut problems, bro, if you keep drinking that hot sauce. That stuff is crazy.
Yeah, it is nuts. Just a drop. Yeah, we're talking about how good you are at peer pressure, Marcello, and you got me to eat the sushi that I did not want to eat.
But you liked it.
It was okay. It wasn't terrible.
So I expanded your palate. I made your life better. I made it to where you could go to more restaurants and experience more things. I mean, what else am I supposed to do for you?
The heat.
The heat. Go. What else do you want from me?
This guy forces me to be a better human.
Yeah.
In all aspects of life.
Butter chicken with naan bread. Yes.
Now we're talking.
Yes. It's so good.
Now we're talking.
Indian food is so good, bro.
Yeah, but Indian food can't be like a mid-tournament food, right? Like
it certainly can. Oh, yes, it can. Dude, it's just spicy. Yeah, it certainly can. 100%. It's like
some
healthy,
people
might
not hold on to it all.
Yeah.
Someone just told me to pray for my
your guts.
Scooter hole. I don't even know what that means. I should have read that out loud.
On Dynasty, I think in Orlando, one of the nights we went and we certainly went and got some Indian food by the hotel. It was kind of questionable location.
Yeah. Was this like Sunshine State last year or this past Sunshine State?
This past Sunshine State.
Okay, good. Because if it was last year, then that wasn't a good.
Yeah.
Listen, it was one bad day. So same thing that happened in Dallas. All right. We did the same thing. It's just we made it to Sunday in last year. And then, it's such BS. Again, we lose to X Factor by 1 point. All of them are so close. It's not like we got freaking blown out. All right. You guys need to chill. It's to chill. Y'all need to chill.
Yeah.
You need to chill.
I think that sometimes, it's a game. It is a game. It's like when you play Call of Duty, some players are smacking every single point, but even those players get smacked up by some other players. You know what I mean? It's a game. It's a game.
How do you guys handle this? Someone just told me that mayonnaise is too spicy for me.
Welcome to the paradigm. Welcome to the paradigm.
Oh no, mayonnaise. Yeah, I don't know if that's too spicy for you. Yeah,
we have. But I will say, thread.
What is your favorite place to eat at in Philly? Not the Philly cheesesteak place that Steve got us Philly cheesesteaks from.
Everyone liked them except for you, apparently.
They were good, dude. I'm just kidding. They were really good. They're really good. I did like them.
While we're speaking of Kalen, I got to give a shout out to Kalen. He's got this movement for the World Paintball Expo that he's really trying to get off the ground. Support him in any way. Inspired Paintball. He's also doing some cool little shirts, but he's been working with the Tulsa Sports Commission, and he's working to try and get the World Paintball Expo going. Support his shirts as well. He's actually got a cool one coming out with like half of my face, half of I think tiger style type face on it. and he's just doing a lot of good stuff in the community. So we always want to support those who support paintball. So shout out to Kalen out there.
Yeah, hell yeah, absolutely. I haven't dug into that email yet, but I'm excited to. It looked like some exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's juicy. There's depth. We got depth on it.
Guys, where's A-Rod going?
Ooh,
X Factor.
I don't think he's gonna play.
Yeah, I can see him not playing. Tyler, are you guys picking up Damian Ryan?
That would be news to me. I have no clue. I just go pew pew. I step out there. I do my thing. I say yes sir. I say yes sir a lot. Yes sir. Yes sir.
All right. You don't know anything about that?
I really do not. No.
Okay. I had my hat on earlier and was tossing together ideas.
I'm gonna have to say that we are not picking up Damian Ryan because I feel like that's something that upper management would have definitely run by me. So I would have to say no. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
That's a really cool thing about, and I know it's the same thing with Dynasty, but Heat is it's an amazing organization. They really care about all of us to the core, and they go above and beyond to have tons of clarity and communication with us on, in regards to what's going on with the team, in and out, everything that's going on. So I got the utmost love and respect for the gang Heat squad.
That's such an important part of it, man. Communication.
Yeah.
It's everything. It's everything. Just having the clarity. Totally agree. A-Rod, yeah, I don't know. As soon as we get some news on that, we got to try to do some digging on that because he hasn't said anything. He hasn't released anything.
I mean, I had a bird tell me that he's not going to play.
That's I could see that. I could see that for sure
happening, but I
don't know how much weight is to it. But I heard something about Planet Eclipse and a gun deal and looking into PE teams.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many Planet Eclipse teams have a A-Rod budget.
We'll give you 14 Eclipse guns.
There we go.
I don't know.
It's a good deal.
I don't know.
Yeah, I will be curious to see because no matter where that guy goes on the field, he's a force to be reckoned with. He's we talk about like Blake being a bully on the field. I think him and A-Rod are the left and right hand of that set. They're both really big bullies out there, and they know how to assert dominance. So hopefully, it would be a shame if he doesn't end up on a team because he's such a great player. So hopefully we see him, we get some news here shortly and we can break that for the PTG world.
Most deaf.
Yeah.
Most deaf. Yeah. It's just strange because all the other players he heard so much about. I heard potentially X Factor, but that's literally it. I haven't heard any other rumors about it even.
Dude, I'm going to text him right now. You want to know why? Because I can.
Yeah, we should call him. Just
FaceTime him.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to send a little text. And if he,
hey, Rod, where are you going, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, can everybody please go give Nick Laval some love?
The rattlesnake.
Our man's got bit by a rattlesnake.
What?
Yeah. Dude. He's in the hospital right now. He's healing up. He's okay, but he needs
the anti-venom and everything.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Gosh.
So he's okay?
He's okay. He said he lost quite a bit of muscle in his left calf.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Actually, now no. I was gonna say I feel bad if I'm putting this out there, but he posted it to his story. So
okay.
But yeah, go PTG community. Go give him some love, man. Nick is PTG alumni forever.
Yeah.
He's the man. He's so important to paintball. Thank goodness he's okay.
That's crazy. Yeah, thank God, man. Nick is the best. So tell him
the best.
PTG sent you, sending love to him. And man, hopefully he makes a quick recovery. I'm sure for the next, I can only imagine what that's like, having that coursing through your leg and then having the thoughts of I just got bit by a rattlesnake. I got to go to the hospital, that is bonkers.
Wild.
And I'm out in Arizona, so they're out here,
They out there. Yeah.
They're out here.
Damn, I got to go post a picture of me and Kyle. Welcome back, buddy.
You got to get a post up.
I just saw a cool photo of him in a Dynasty jersey back in the day. Shout out to Sam Bennett. He's in here too.
That is going to be definitely nostalgic seeing Kyle back out there in the blue. Me and Kyle and Brandon Short actually joined Dynasty together in 2013. And we had a lot of fun running around together. So I'm excited to see Kyle going and having fun. I know that he was going through just the worst of times with everything that happened. And like making that just kind of makes your stomach hurt. You know what I mean? Just thinking about it. All the stuff that he had to go through. Oh man, they're not.
We'll call him Stuckerberg.
Oh, dude,
he's a billionaire. I'll take that compliment.
There we go. Yeah, we got the big
Mark,
B.
you should post a picture of you and Kyle like side by side with the blonde hair. Everyone gives him the credit for that, but
yeah,
I don't know. We have to see who looks better with the bright blonde hair on Dynasty.
Dang. So you guys both at World Cup, and you guys are in the same city, have a little blonde hair dyeing party. You know what I'm saying? Dude,
Everyone kept saying, "Oh, Marcello dyed his hair blonde because he wanted to be like Kyle in World Cup," and that is not the case at all. I'd like to set the story straight, or I'll let Marcello. Like, Marcello, why did you dye your hair blonde?
I mean, I never heard people say that. First of all, it's so funny. Steve comes to me with all these rumors. He's like, everybody's saying this. I'm like, no, your little tiny echo chamber in the Gator Gang group chat on Facebook is saying this. But yeah, outside of that, brother, I don't think that's the thing. So yeah, it was it's an old school paintball thing, right? That was a thing in the early 2000s, late 90s. Is at World Cup you would bleach your hair, and ultimately that was why Kyle did it. It's more of a homage to the early days of professional paintball.
Straight up,
yeah, straight up. Just wanted to do it. Want to say,
guess what?
I'm dunking my head in some bleach.
The other version of the story was that we were doing it as our whole team did it. Where Marsh was like, "All right, I'll do it with you guys," and then he did it. He won't admit to that version of the story, but it's okay. Internally, like, you ever know the truth about something, and as long as you know the truth, you're happy.
Steve, I forgot that did push me over the edge. That's right. Yeah, you, Colton, and Ben all had your hair dyed. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I was like, oh, you know what? Okay, let's do it. You're 100% right.
Here we go.
It was you were kind of the only thing that was keeping me from once I saw Ben and Colton had it, I was all in.
That's fine. That doesn't matter to me. It wasn't me.
What do you got, Ty? Ty's got a text.
The text has been sent. I said, "Are you going to play this season? The game needs you."
Hey, bro.
So we'll see. I'm going to start texting them about music, and then, bam, hit him from the side and be like, "So where are you playing this year?"
He's got it, man. Hopefully, we'll find out. I'm actually going to tap in with A-Rod and see if he wants to maybe hop in on a little segment of one of the shows and just drop in. And we'll see where he's at with the season. And man, I'm really torn that Nick got bit by a rattlesnake. I'm going to get on the horn with him as soon as I get off of here and tap in with him, make sure he's good. He is definitely the man.
Do you hear them before they attack you? Like, what do you look for in Arizona for a rattlesnake?
They rattle. You can usually hear them. Yeah, they typically
was
rattle.
Was he running? Someone said he was running with his headphones in.
That could.
I don't know how to avoid that. Rattlesnakes just fuck you up out in Arizona.
Yeah. Well, you just honestly, you got to be definitely on your P's and Q's because they will rattle. But if you catch one off guard and you step right in its territory, it's definitely going to stick you without rattling.
All right, listen, chat. I know that they rattle. I get that, but I'm saying, like, where do they hide and shit? Like, are they under rocks? Are they
yes, under rocks?
They just in your driveway. They're gonna be behind your tire in your driveway, and then you just get in your car.
Absolutely. If your car has been parked there for long enough, yeah, they love tires. They love tires.
Dude, the chat, let them have it. Get them, chat room. Get them.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have. I don't know if you guys have picked this up, but Steve doesn't really go outside much. He looks at the desert on his computer, like the Mac back screen.
He was just ripping it at the lake on these Maserati boats. I've seen it.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you.
Are you kidding me?
There's a first for everything. There's a first for everything.
He's the stunt lord. He's the stunt lord. You can catch him outside all day. Outside.
Yeah.
That's where he be.
That's right.
All day. Hey, guys, let's talk about layout. Last topic that I want to talk about before we get into the giveaways. We have tons of cool shit to give away. We got the wheel. We're going to be spinning, but layout drops tomorrow. So what's good? What's going on, Tyler, for you? What's going on, Stevie, for you, besides spending the weekend before layout at the beach partying? Tyler, what's happening for you? Yeah, at the lake on a boat, ripping it. I thought the culture was better than that, but whatever. We'll skip. what's going on this week when we're getting ready for the layout to drop and having the first practice? What's on the agenda?
Well, Stevie, I'm going to politely send this your way and let you fill the air on this one, and then I'll
That's
come
fine.
in next. Yeah.
Yes, you are correct. We do have 8 scheduled practices between.
No, hold on.
now
That's
and the thing.
listen. That's misleading. Okay, you have 8 scheduled days. All right. So when you say a practice, like everyone kind of puts a practice as a weekend. That's so calm down a little bit. And I think it's 7.
Okay,
I did the math. Isn't it 7?
Days
It's
of
7.
paintball.
It's 7.
It's 7, and one of them is okay. Fine, 7.
Like I don't know why you gotta lie. I saw
You're
you with
right.
I saw you with the
I'm
8 thing. I'm like, I just don't get it.
You're attractive.
Why
I'm
do you?
not good looking.
Whoa, I don't know why you got to bring looks into this. No one's trying to be superficial here. Well, I'm talking about the content of your words. The content of your words, your verbal communication is just not aligning with reality. It's really strange.
So we have 7
Cameron.
days.
Cameron's correct. Yes,
with
Cameron.
scheduled practices. What did Cameron say? Yeah, I was going to fill
The jail is going to fill up after this.
Dude, look at his picture.
Oh, no.
No. Oh, my God, Cam.
I just want to let you guys know.
Yes.
There's nothing that this chat can say to me that's anything worse than Marcello being my 13th reason.
Dude, honestly, no, let me be real with everybody here. Stevie is PTG. We are PTG. This is what it's all about. This is the fam. And we're just so damn grateful for this dude and for everybody here, man. Like this is the fam. This is the GOAT squad. This is what it's all about. And it's all love for paintball. So it's just, it is what it is.
Nothing is more vicious than what I get at practice on the weekend. When Marcello's around the team, he acts like he doesn't know me. This
isn't
totally
true, dude.
Totally,
I just hold you accountable. That's all.
Can we talk about the layout? Can we be accountable?
Well, yeah.
Talk about the layout.
Yeah.
So we have 7 scheduled practices. The layout drops Wednesday. The very first thing we're going to do is fire up, guns up, or whatever. Just start looking at it from every angle. Have some first impressions. Do bunker names. Have that printed out and ready to go. Friday we have a scheduled practice. We're going to be walking that field for a couple hours, figuring out where the lanes are and getting shots dialed in. And we're going to spend an entire scheduled practice, one day, whatever you want to call it, Marcello, working on just that. Like when we walk the field, like
we call that basically 2 practices. Like one practice for us is Friday through Sunday. That's a practice weekend, and we're going to practice this weekend. But I get it. If you want to sound like you're doing more, then
we talked about this earlier. I'll do a callback. We talked about pretenders and players. Pretenders may practice on Sunday before the event, or 2 Sundays. We're practicing 7 separate times before the event.
Totally.
But we're going to spend time. You walk both sides of the field as a team. Just because you're a snake player doesn't mean you don't walk the Dorito side. Hopefully that's the case with this layout. We're all fingers crossed. But so I learned this from you. I know Tyler knows this. If you're in the snake, you need to know where the shots are in the Doritos. So you got to walk both sides of the field. Some guys don't even do that. Yeah. We're going to spend a whole night just walking the field, understanding every single shot, and then doing maybe breakout lanes, set up some cones, get our shots dialed in before we even go into Saturday and start running points. And that's kind of what our week looks like this week.
There we go. And then don't sleep on the VR. Throw that snapshot VR on and run around in
straight
the
up
as well.
That'll be out tomorrow night. I will absolutely be in the VR space tomorrow night, getting some reps in.
Yep. Yeah, I'll see you there. I'll be the tall one.
Do you count that as a practice? Is that one of your
Okay.
Is that one of your scheduled practices, Marcello?
No, I don't need to fabricate how much I practice. The results show, and I don't need to, lie to people and tell people that I'm playing more than I am. But I will be there. I will be there Thursday. Sorry, I'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, we'll see.
He's got his fingers out and he's counting on them right now. I see Stevie counting. He's crunching the numbers. He's carrying.
I'm right, and I'm gonna pull Marcel. Actually.
Boom.
Well, so I was asking. So when you guys practicing, you guys are playing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay.
2 weeks in a row.
Okay, that's 6.
Then Wednesday and Thursday.
You guys are playing Wednesday?
Yes.
Since when?
Well, sorry, we are getting the field locked down for Wednesday night. If we can get enough people to come in, and we have 2 practice slots scheduled for Thursday.
Well, it
All
sounds like
right.
this is the first time
There we
Coach has
go.
heard the news, huh?
Yeah, that's
Well,
the first time.
Coach
I
has his
heard
own
the news.
tournament. This is where we're filling in the culture, so we can continue to make him look good.
There we go. I like this. I
That
like
sounds
where we're
like
headed.
it sounds like a lot of practice, man. Good, good. You need it.
Let's go.
That's all I was trying to say. Is we're practicing a lot, and he's shitting on me for practicing a lot. It's his fault.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Fault. It is for sure.
All right. Well, let's have some fun. Let's spin this wheel.
Oh, hold on. No, let's finish talking Tide. What are you guys getting ready for? This is a big, this week is
Of
big,
course.
right? So a lot of the
honestly the
listeners
similarities between what Stevie said and what we're going to be doing are pretty much spot on.
Yeah.
Dialing in, obviously, once the layout drops, getting the names on the sheet. I'll be flying out there this weekend, leaving Thursday to work with the guys Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then just, figuring out exactly how we're going to approach the field, obviously, taking a good look at it and communicating and connecting with each other out there, trying to, just learn as much as we possibly can with the time that we have with each other and the field, and playing a lot of Snapshot VR. I'll be the tall one, Marcello. You'll know,
bro. You don't play Snapshot VR. I don't know why you still tripping.
I have not
you
played.
Like Stevie over here. 8 practices, Snapshot VR.
You got a big old mouth right now, but you need to watch out. All right.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? You gonna meet me in VR space? You don't even have a headset,
1, 2,
bro.
3, 4, 5 is gonna bunker you in Snapshot VR. So
let's go.
Guess 12, 22.
Yeah, I'm the tall one. You'll know.
I'm the tall one. That's fab, bro.
You'll see me.
That's fab.
You'll
All
see
right.
me.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna run you down.
Yeah. Okay. I can't wait. Dude, I'm good at that game. I'll tell you what. Oh, this is breaking news.
Thought you were
this
good.
Is breaking news. I got cut from my VR team.
Yeah. Talk to me. Talk to me.
This is the best news of the night.
I got cut from my VR team. It was savage. So Fab called me, and I feel bad. I've been like not available for a lot of their practices. I know they're in the middle of the league season, so they have like the events on Saturday, Sunday. It's been impossible. And so Fab calls me. He's like, "Hey, Marcello, we just want to talk to you about something, yada yada." He goes, "Look, we're," and I stopped. I was like, "Am I getting cut?" And he's like, "Yeah, damn it." He's like, "Dude, I'm so sorry, bro. Please don't take it personal. It's just we're only allowed to have 4 people on the roster. 5 people on the roster, and you play 4 at a time. So you can only have 1 rotation player. And one of their like core members is having scheduling issues this year. And so they need to bring another person. And like, I'm taking up that 5th spot, and I'm also not available for the matches." And he's like, "We wish the roster was bigger. We'd keep you on and you could just kind of come in and play whenever." But I'm like,
Marcello, we're past the lying on the show thing, bro.
Yeah, dude. I thought you just didn't buy into the culture. You just weren't good enough for the culture of the team.
I got cut. I took it very poorly. I basically told Fab, he can kick rocks. We're no longer friends. I'm going to start my own VR team. Shout out to PTG World. We're going to build a team to take down WTF. And and I hung up on
including Tyler or not including Tyler.
Tyler doesn't play.
2, 3, 4, 5.
He doesn't play. So I'm just kidding. It didn't go that badly. Obviously, I understood. I was like, but it was a bummer. I couldn't believe it. I deep down, I definitely took it a little personal. Like, holy shit. Like, I feel like we would have at least, I never got the like warning talk. Like, hey, if you don't show up to these, you're cut. I never got that. I just got cut. And then they invited me to a practice a few days later. Like, "Oh, come on, we're going to play." And I think they felt bad. So I went in and I played and I stunted. I'm like, yeah, see, this is what you guys are missing out on. So I'm a free agent. I'm looking to build a dominant team. I'm looking to build the best of the best. And we're going to take WTF down. Shout out to Bushido. Much love to him. Shout out to Fab. Love you too, buddy. But they got to pay for these consequences. They got to pay for these.
So hold on. If you don't show up to paintball practice for a few weeks, you just expect
Tyler, highlight the J Stu comment.
Yeah, I was gonna. I mean, you don't put in the work, you get cut. That's all.
But don't highlight it because he used one of my pictures, and I'm not. It's like they're like landmines in the chat. You go to click on it, it comes up. And it's like, dude, it's a reverse Uno card, and it's back at me.
Reverse Uno card.
Dude, we got all the love. Man,
oh, this is a great one from Dizon. Shout out to Dizon. Stevie, as a divisional player looking to move up and improve, how do you prepare yourself physically for paintball in general? Biking, jogging?
we can't talk about this because I'm just gonna get chopped up by Marcello again. I don't care what he has to say. It's a great lifestyle. I'm huge on the Peloton. I love like the HIIT classes and just the biking in general. You can't really, I guess you can see. I also have my camera's all fuzzy or the things in the way. I have a free weight bench behind me. So I have a bunch of free weights. I'm constantly doing like upper body strength exercises. Coach is always yelling at me I'm slow and old and week. So I'm working on that. But every single day I'm doing core stuff. So I'm planking now. I'm doing push-ups, Russian twists, anything that gets my core stronger, my upper body strength stronger so that I can crawl through the snake when need be. And then I work on the Peloton for my quads and my overall conditioning. I like to do 15-minute classes that fucking kick my ass for 15 minutes straight. And in my mind, I'm playing an X-ball match. So ever since I've started doing this, regardless of what Marcello will say, I have yet to not be available to play every single point.
You couldn't get through our warm-ups, Stevie.
Yeah, no, that was different. But like, yeah, so there are opportunities where I'm still trying to get stronger, right? Like when we do burpees and we're doing like frog hops and we're doing all that stuff, like there's definitely, for me, like to be able to play a tournament one day where we go all day long playing the finals, wake up the next day and then be prepared and be ready to rock for like that kind of plyometric like warm up in the morning. Like that's my goal. Like that was a moment for me to look in the mirror and say, you're not working hard enough. You need to work harder. There's more opportunity out there. And I've taken that personally and I've been working on that.
Real quick to clarify and be clear on something for the listeners that might not understand mine and Stevie's relationship as well as you would need to understand that I'm not a complete asshole. I've put a lot of faith in Steve being a leader of this team. And so I expect things out of him that I would expect out of my own teammate. Right. And that's where this comes from. So the Peloton is a great machine to stay fit and stay in shape. So if you guys have a Peloton out there and you're using it to stay fit, stay in shape, that's fantastic. Paintball requires different movements, different muscles that you have to do specific training for. Otherwise, no matter how good a shape you might be in, when we start doing some paintball specific movements, you're going to struggle. And so that's something that I've been trying to really highlight to all the players, really, because when do you need to be at your best? Sunday afternoon, after you've played 3-4 days in a row, especially you have your 2 practices, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You got to be in shape. You got to be ready for those movements. You got to have that endurance. So it's a crucial part of the process. And actually, like this whole week and next week is going to be loaded with that kind of stuff for me. Trying to make sure that I'm in shape because I've had events where I'm not totally in shape. You know, it's hard to prepare for paintball. You know, unless you're playing paintball, it's really hard to mimic those movements and really work on all of those fine muscles. It's a tough thing to prepare for. It really is, because even if you can get all the movements down, you can't, unless you look like a total bozo at the gym, you can't mimic all the neoprene, you know, suffocating your body in the mask where you can't really breathe. Like it's a totally different animal being, you know, paintball ready. So yeah, anyway. That's all. To be
totally fair, though, like I know I was joking. I don't feel any negative thoughts about it towards you, but like seriously, a lot of people will not go and play a tournament where they like not an NXL tournament where you play 2 matches a day. We played 7 games that day, and then to wake up the next morning and go right back to work, and we're going through like what we always call like a hell weekend practice, but seriously, that was a moment for me to say, there's more to uncover here. You got to push yourself harder. So I really did take that personally, and I have been working to get stronger and just have better endurance on the turn, right? Because like even if I was able to play every point for you the day before, it's always about that next day and being able to do 2 days in a row and then 3 days in a row. So yeah, for anybody that has questions about what I do, feel free to reach out. I promise I do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it is a lot of work.
Healthy. Eating healthy is a big one too. Like my wife yells at me all the time, you're too skinny, but gotta stay healthy out in these streets.
Yep, straight up.
Stay healthy on these streets. Real quick, I want to highlight
6. How tall are you?
6'3". I'm your size, but you're skinnier than me. I'm trying to look like you.
Yep, there we go. And we're already big enough targets as it is, you know. I definitely will go to the gym and do weightlifting as well, but most of it is plyo or just playing a lot of paintball. Really, you cannot get a better workout than playing the game, going through the different movements at the field. Even if you don't shoot paint, just doing all of the necessary movements will really get you dialed in for getting out there.
I'm pretty good at like playing in a bunker and making for our size, and you do this too. Like I can make myself really small in a bunker.
Absolutely.
And I think I surprise people by how small I can make myself. But that's like good flexibility. I want to transition that to we play a 7-minute point and I have to go and dive in the snake and crawl down the snake, and I'm not missing a beat because I'm exhausted, you know, and able to fully finish, not just start, but fully finish.
And we got D's on here with the diet question. And I would honestly, the water is the biggest thing. You have to be really dialed in with your water. The food, you know, we got bars, you got to eat a big breakfast. I always eat a nice big breakfast. As long as if I'm playing an 8 o'clock game, I'll probably keep it kind of light till after the game. But if I play at 9 or 10, I'm definitely waking up at 7 a.m., eating a monster breakfast for a big day, you know, ahead of me. And then just being prepared with water days in advance. I mean, multiple days in advance, drinking high quality premium water that is, you're going to spend a couple dollars more per bottle on the water. But say you spend $20 or even $25, $30 more in that couple weeks, that water is hitting your cells different. It's just, I don't know, the water is definitely a big one. I can tell the difference when I don't drink really good water as opposed to when I do. And I think that really focusing on the water intake multiple days in advance, you'll see tremendous development in your hydration and ability to stay out on that field longer.
Yeah, agreed. I think the only thing I would add is fruit. Bananas and apples have become crucial parts of my hydration, because you need that fiber to absorb all the water that you're drinking. Otherwise, you just pee it out. So banana, fruit, water, transfuse, that's my key. And other parts of the diet, you know, I try to stay on a pretty low carb diet most of the time when I'm not in the 2-week prep for the event. And then at the event, I'll ramp up with like rice and potatoes and things like that for a little extra boost, energy wise. But I don't follow anything super strict. I try to keep it clean, try to keep it organic, you know, try to minimize sauces, sugars, you know, things like that. A lot of raw
sauces will kill you.
Oh, they'll kill you. You think you're eating well and you're not.
Slip right up.
Yeah, 100%. It's one of the most dangerous, you know, dirty little secrets. I do want to address this too. RGZ, Greg Sewers actually does have a great program geared just for paintball. Head over to Map Training. Tell him PTG sent you. And Patty Gleason too. Yeah, shout out to Patty Gleason as well. Yeah, so they are available. And on BKI, we actually have a whole fitness. Patty's actually making some content now. Kyle's done stuff. Scott Kemp, myself. We've all kind of done stuff geared around paintball.
Yeah.
I know.
All right. Yo,
real quick. I know that with paint, generally the conversation is, are you going to let the difference of $5 a case change the outcome of your day? If you apply that to everything, like you put so much time and effort and money into the sport, is the $20 difference in water going to stop you from giving it everything that you can to win? No, like get the good stuff.
You are water. We're water people. There's nothing more important than the water that you're.
I got water shamed. I was buying spring water. It apparently wasn't good enough spring water. So now my wife buys the quote unquote bougie water.
I see.
Staying hydrated.
It happened.
I'm not going to say who shamed me.
You're welcome, champ.
Shamed me. I'm not going to say it. I'm just just someone.
Shame.
Yep.
No, stop. Put it away.
It is a great picture. All righty. Well, Stevie, we're gonna get to spinning the wheel. I think
it was so much fun hanging out with you guys,
bro. You're the best, Stevie. We appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, Stevie.
Always.
See you soon, brother.
Always, my
Tyler.
dog.
It was awesome to hang out with you, Tyler.
Yeah.
All right,
Marcello.
Yep. See ya. Oh, I love Steve. All right, so let's get into some stuff, man. We got a ton of cool stuff to give away. Thank you to all the goats that hung out this long. We're going to we're gonna get moving on it. So what do we got?
All right, let's open up with well, first of all, I got to say thank you to XXV the label. Let's open up with XXV the label. They are going to be donating 3 members get to choose anything from the site. So he is going to give 3 members a piece of merchandise from the site, and you get to pick the piece of merchandise you would like to have, and he will have that sent right over to you. So let's start off there. We will spin for these 3 pieces of XXV the label merch, and you can go to xxvthelabel.com, check out what they have over there, and see what you might be interested in picking up there. And we got all of our goats on the wheel here. I changed up the music. We got some good music on this one. Hopefully
all right,
that comes through.
Here we go. We'll spin it.
Rip it.
Right. Middle school vibes.
All right.
Who's it gonna be? Isaiah Valenzuela. Very nice. Very nice. Congrats, Isaiah.
All right. So you will get a XXV the label merch, and I will get you guys dialed in so that you can pick up that merch. And we'll do 2 more, and that'll be for the XXV merch.
All right. Ready to spin?
Yes, sir.
Unos, dos, tres. Insane DD. Right. What a name. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Who's Cindy Lauper? Come on now.
Ty, do you got it?
Yes. Insane DD for that one.
Yeah. On to the next. The last one for the label. Cindy Lauper. Suzeli.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Should I say let's goat?
Let's go. I will be reaching out to those 3 winners, and we'll get them dialed in with XXV. We also have Bat, who is donating a tie-dye shirt and a band. He wanted to donate this last month, but we rolled this over into May. So we got Bat coming in tough with the tie-dye shirt and band for one of you to win.
Epic. That is awesome. Bat is the man. Shout out to Baron. All right, here we go. Patrick.
Oh,
Patrick.
And that is the only Patrick on the wheel. Just so I know everybody freaks out when it's one name, but I have double checked. That is the one and only Patrick there, who is winning the Bat band and tie-dye shirt. Bat. All right. Maggie, the goat herself, is donating suitcase tags. So
these are so cool.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how many she has. Maggie, if you want to post up in the comments, I don't know if it's 1 or if it's 2, but she has these amazing suitcase tags for when you travel, and it has the goat emblem on there, and they look really cool. So we're very grateful that she is donating these suitcase tags. So we'll send it right now. We'll just do 1 unless we hear otherwise, but it's for the goat suitcase tag. Let's go, Maggie.
Oh shit, Chris Doll, tight.
Doll.
That's actually Colton. That's actually Colton. Shout out to young Colton.
So we got the suitcase tag, the goat tag from Maggie.
Awesome.
Thank you, Maggie. All right, let's
What an
see.
awesome community.
Straight up, we have another community donation from D Greer, goat
Yeah, Donald.
ProFlex strap. So we have a goat ProFlex. I think it's just the strap, but that is really cool. Thank you very much, D Greer, for that donation to the community. We'll see who's going to get that here.
Russ! Oh, it stopped early.
Damn.
Oh, I thought I was going to Russ. Kyle Harrison.
There we go, Kyle. Congratulations.
There we go.
All right.
There we go.
That one is D Greer. Cool. And then young Stevie himself has donated 3 Fight Club straps. So we got 3 spins going out for the young Stevie Fight Club straps.
Damn. All right.
Send it. Disney Channel.
Adam Hale.
Adam. All right.
Adam Hale.
Adam Hale with the young Stevie Fight Club strap.
Dude, we still have some cool stuff.
Yes, we do. Yeah, I still got a Heat jersey. I got some goat hats, and then we got the tiger barrel going out. The barrel,
the
tip
Hormesis headband. We have the Hormesis scintilla wrap.
Yeah,
Yikes.
we got
So
giveaways.
Stuff. All right, what's up next?
Giveaways. We got 2 more of these Fight Club straps. So let's run.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's see what we got.
MJ Vargas.
MJ. Going with the young Stevie Fight Club strap. One more. Chris Corrado.
Chris Corrado.
Winner.
Nice.
Young Stevie, we'll get you dialed in with the Lord Young Stevie, and he'll have those Fight Club straps sent right over. And thank you all once again for being a part of this amazing community. We love and appreciate you all out there, and it's all for the culture of the game and the love of paintball. Let's dive into. Let's see. Someone's gonna win 2 goat hats. We're gonna do 2 goat hats.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So you can give one to your significant other.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Nicholas Cortitis.
All right. Damn, that winning roar. Let's go. Hey, what was the last name on that?
Cortitis.
Okay.
Coritsidis, I believe, something like that.
All right, perfect. Nicholas, we'll get you your 2 goat hats over to you, and then let's spin for. Do you wanna take one?
We're gonna hold these 2 for the end. I think. Well,
Okay.
What's the grand prize? The grand prize is your jersey, I think.
Well, just the barrel. I think
That's
these barrels are pretty rare, and
Okay.
And then I have a Heat jersey.
Yeah.
So let's do. This is the practice Heat style jersey, the new one that just.
Oh,
dropped.
tight. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll
Spin
do
it.
this jersey. Let's give this thing away.
Spin it. Oh my God. Yeah,
Let's
Randy.
go, Randy.
There we go, Randy.
Let's go.
Shout out to Randy one time.
Yeah. All right, Randy Ortiz, big winner for the Heat jersey, and let's just send it with the custom freak T-Harm tiger stripe barrel tip. This is limited edition. I'm actually going to sign this as well, and it's a cool little collectible for somebody out there. So let's send this barrel out.
Yeah, dude. Can I see that thing?
Yeah,
Pull
for
it up.
sure.
Pull it up. Give me a little gander. Hold on.
These things are pretty dope. They're pretty dope.
Yo, those are tight. And HK made those?
Actually, this is from DLX, and then I had them dipped with Islander, the Island. So
Island Designs?
Island Designs helping us out with
Hey.
this. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
those
we
are
got
tight,
a
dude.
A little
all right.
custom
all right,
barrel.
bro. All righty.
Send it out to somebody.
All righty. All
Let's
righty.
go.
Let it rip.
There you go. Tag it up. Get it done.
Oh, it's going to Tucker. Christopher Tucker.
No way. Damn.
That's great.
Crazy.
That's great.
Congratulations,
Awesome.
Chris.
Hell yeah,
Dude,
Chris. He
legend.
deserves it, man. He's been contributing so much. You all deserve it,
Absolute
but
legend.
I'm really glad Chris Tucker can take that home.
Hell yeah. Damn, dude. All right, Chris, I'll be tapping in with you. We'll get this sent over to you. And then let's see. Let's have some more big winners. What do we got?
All right, I got a scintilla head wrap.
Ooh.
Boom, boom, scintilla head wrap. Hormesis,
sending-
scintilli.
That's a blank check right there.
This is a blank check, brother.
Those things are sick. Oh, wow. That one looks cool.
Dude, major shout out to Hormesis. I can't thank them enough for all the support and the cool shit they're doing in the community. Hormesis is the shit.
Straight
All
up.
right. Hormesis, scintilla wrap. Here we go.
Send it. Let's go.
Derek Rosenweig.
Congratulations,
Nice.
Derek.
There we go.
That's a big upgrade. Nice. Congrats to Derek out there.
Zweig. Hell yeah. Shout out to Derek. All right. And so you have the jersey left, right? So we'll do the headband and then jersey.
No,
is
the
final
jersey
thing?
was this Heat jersey.
Oh, sorry, not the jersey. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
no, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
So I think this is our
This is
final. Yeah.
The grand finale.
There we go.
The Dynasty Hormesis
Ooh.
headband.
Coveted. Let's go.
Highly.
Yep.
Super limited.
Yeah,
lot
those
of goats
things.
have 'em,
Those
though, I'll
things
tell
are
you that
worth a
much.
pretty penny, right?
I don't know. I don't keep up with all that. I have no
Yeah.
idea. They'll look cool on your
pretty sure.
head, though.
I'm pretty sure that
They
they're
will
worth a
look-
pretty penny.
They will look good on your head.
Yeah, that's what we
That's
want to
what I
see. We
think.
want to see it, wrapped around your forehead, not on the BSTs.
Exactly. All right. For the Hormesis grand prize.
Let's go. Let's go. Getting it.
John Sanderson.
John Sanders.
Here we go.
Winner.
John
Amazing.
Anderson. Awesome.
Amazing.
And we did go away from, having to be here to win the grand prizes simply because we understand that a lot of you support the show and love to support the show, but you just might not be able to make it to one of the GOAT meetings. So we don't want to punish you for that. So if you are here, big bonus. We love you guys. Thank you guys so much. That was epic. What awesome giveaways.
Yeah. We got a lot of winners. We'll be getting tapped in with everybody and get these sent over.
Yeah, totally.
We just want to say thank you for all the support. We look forward to a fun layout day tomorrow. The field's dropping, and we're going to all start working really hard. And everybody just keep having fun and playing the game out there. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, 100%. I would like to plug too. I know as soon as the layout drops, I will be doing a field breakdown with Nick Sloviak for BKI. So if you guys aren't signed up for BKI, probably a good time to get over there, get signed up and check it out. We will also be in the Discord discussing the layout. I'm looking to get on like a live, not a live. It's the the voice channel and kind of talk about the layout a little bit, talk about our practice and what we're going to be doing this weekend and, you know, different drills and things like that. So if you're not a GOAT, you got to be a GOAT. Got to be a GOAT. Y'all are GOATs.
Get in
you
there.
guys are going to get the good stuff. So, all right, Ty, you got anything else?
Well, Steve just said one more prize. He said Sandana headband from Broken Knee.
Oh,
so we got a Sandana headband. Let's spin it for him.
Okay, from who?
From Broken Knee.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Hopefully his knee's not actually broken, and
All
he's
right.
like, you know,
Yeah.
he's okay.
Oh.
But then
this one is not coming from us, so.
Kyle Cook.
Nice. You got that,
Got
T?
the Sandana. And it's from Jose, I believe is the name. Steve sent that over. So thank you very much to Jose. And thank you all for another amazing GOAT meeting. This is one of our longest ones ever. And we're just immensely grateful to be able to share this space with all of you. So thank you for supporting PTG and the show and everything we're doing.
Absolutely. And shout out to Broken Knee. He is in the chat. Thank you so much. The man.
Legend. Broken Knee.
Thank you guys so much. Awesome GOAT meeting. Awesome to hang out with you guys. And we'll be in touch this week. Get to hang out.
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody.
Let's
Bye.
go. Bye. Let's get it.